probably the best game, honestly.
Bucks Cavs. Oh, Bucks Cavs is good.
Well, Giannis sat, so no, not really.
Okay. And so
I actually think it's a close game anyway.
Yeah, 5 minutes left. It's a 5-point game.
Yeah.
So this game started exactly 8:45.
They've all been totally on time. Yeah.
Hey. So the Knicks have tipped off. Anybody watching on YouTube? Knicks have tipped off.
Interesting. Okay. It looks like the Rockets are switching a bunch of actions because there was Van Vliet on Cat at the end of that possession. And Tibbs is not thrilled with that outcome. What's up, J-Mac?
How you doing, guys?
So it looks like they got Brunson on Brooks. Okay. Last season, they had Brunson on Van Vliet. That's interesting. Although now he's on Smith in the corner. Yeah. That's a bad foul, Josh.
That's a very bad foul.
Very early foul.
He knows it.
I'd be curious if they're how long it takes them to get locked in tonight.
They were saying right before the game started, it was a very sparse crowd.
One of the beat reporters tweeted out that there's a lot of Knicks fans.
Yeah, that was James.
Yeah. Okay. Me lower. Good. Glad we got Breen on the call tonight. Although I am going to lower the stream audio.
All right, friends, let's take advantage of some switching. This is good. This is a good test. This is a good defense. And I think they're going to switch a lot. So they're going to test. Look, Dylan Brooks starting on Cat. How about that? Şengün on Josh Hart. Yeah, that's the thing, man. So you bring Josh Hart into the action and you attack Şengün either way. Love that.
There we go.
Brunson on Brooks. And
I mean, are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm okay with it. Sure. Attack him. Oh, wow. Şengün, you're a statue.
Lane's wide open.
I'm not sure if this is going to be the game for Şengün defensively.
I mean, look, Udoka's been pulling him early anyway.
I know, I saw that.
He hasn't played in a bunch of fourth quarters after signing a massive extension.
Well, I don't want to speak out of turn. I'm pretty sure he was not on the floor for a lot of that comeback, but I could be wrong.
No, that's correct. But that was like a whole second unit thing though, because they were down 30, whatever.
Yes, and Eason was massive.
Eason was awesome, yeah.
Thompson was too.
You get to see Udoka's like a new age coach. I would bet in his dream world, he's playing a bunch of wings, Jabari at the 5. Like, how does Şengün kind of fit into that vision?
Well, that's why it's interesting they gave him the money, not to get off track immediately, but
Yep. It's an asset though, right? Like,
well, is it?
I don't know.
I mean, nowadays it's interesting that it's like your first thought. That's a nice move.
And that's what he can do, man.
And that's what, yeah. Still, I'd be interested to see how he does moving forward in terms of, once you get into playoff series.
Look at this. Dylan Brooks on Cat. All the way out there. I'm not totally sure why that's the case. Why don't we get him in the post, guys? You're not going to move Fred.
Yeah. It was a cruddy possession.
Terrible possession. I'm not sure why they're trying to get Cat to initiate out top with Brooks on him. Get him down low.
Yeah.
That's a great
job, Mikal. Yeah.
There it is. And one. Nobody better at that move. The low sweep through.
Very nice to see him hitting 2 shots at or near the rim after, really the whole season. It feels like he hasn't. Maybe in that Boston game he hit some good ones, but since then I don't feel like he's really done a lot. What's up, Jessica? And shout out to everybody watching on YouTube. Welcome aboard. Happy to be with you all tonight. Hopefully for a nice win. I need a cocktail. Benji, you having anything?
I don't have any drink right now, no.
Oh.
I might change that, though, in a bit.
Yeah, I figure we'll toast to some good basketball or the end of democracy as we know it, either of those.
No comment.
Yay. Yeah, I mean, Andrew Roosh talked about this on your pregame pod. Nobody's making shots for them.
At all.
Yeah, get that back out.
Knockdown.
Hey,
Man, is he good from the corners, boy.
I guess the shot's okay.
Definitely from the corners and mid-range it is.
Yeah.
That's a shocker.
That's a heavy drop mid-range jumper. At the Knicks.
The
Knicks seem happy to concede. Oh yeah. See, that's the one. He doesn't miss that.
Yeah.
That's cookies.
Yeah.
Good D. Tough shot.
Nice make. All right. Cleveland's making one last push here. I got that on one of my other TVs.
Inside.
No Giannis tonight. Okay.
That's it, Cat.
Good job.
Stay down.
Good job.
Stay down. Stay down.
Don't bite.
Nothing there.
That's it. It's really good.
Don't go for his pump fakes either. Stay down. Stay disciplined. Let him back him all the way down there.
I mean, that's what he can do. If he could punish those switches pretty, because he has the patience to punish them.
Very, very, very good offensive player. Get in the post. Atta boy. Give it to him. Nice cut. That's what Fred VanVleet can do, man.
Pocket.
Fred VanVleet is such a solid player.
Offensive rebounds.
Yep.
That's what this team does.
Yeah. Second in the league, right? Offensive rebound?
Elbow just went down.
I think so. First or second?
9-0.
Knock this down. Bang.
There it is.
That's a switch pocket three. Knicks love that shot. Little wing to corner handoff. The switch is coming, but it's not quite executed. Just pull right onto the switch pocket.
We're gonna have to do something about this. He heard me disparage his contract.
I love that trail.
It's a great look. They missed 3 great looks so far tonight already.
Did Sengun
Nothing
block
there.
that?
That's some shot. I think Sengun might have got a piece of that, Andrew.
Yeah.
Timeout.
Yeah, I think the Rockets are just kind of moving around a little bit too easy so far. What are your thoughts about that?
No, absolutely agreed.
Quick reset, 17-12 Houston, 6:34 left in the first quarter. Thank you for everybody watching on YouTube.
And look, the other thing I'll say, this is what my film session was about. It's what Cleveland did. Like the switching and the awkward matchups definitely take New York out of the offense it wants to run. And that's something they're going to have to solve for. Because against a drop, you just go to your pick and pop offense and you're going to get good looks all over the place, right?
Yep.
Against the switching stuff, you got to work a little harder. You got to be a little smarter. And it has caused some problems. The Knicks have gotten some good looks that they've missed, but I do think they've gotten milked down a little bit on the possessions, time-wise, trying to enter the ball into Cat and that kind of thing.
I think there have definitely been a couple of those possessions. The tough part about comparing this to the Cleveland game is Cleveland, you felt like on all those switches, like Mobley was lurking. Whereas tonight, like you said, the Brunson missed, the Cat missed, even the Bridges missed to a slightly lesser extent. You know, you expect 2 of those 3 to go down at least, and then defensively is where I'm more curious about. Like, is it? I don't know what it is. Is there just like kind of a lack of
so far?
Lack of aggression.
So far, it's just been mostly demolition of the drop from the mid range and floater range.
Yeah.
Sengun has 3 of those. VanVleet has a mid range jumper. I don't know. Cat playing this heavy drop is something that they seem to want to do as a base. They haven't tinkered much with it. We'll see if they kind of adjust a little bit and get more aggressive. The one thing they're not forcing any turnovers, except I know they did against Detroit, who kind of was giving them the ball at some certain points. But with all these wings and these disruptive defenders, I would like to see them get a little more aggressive in their coverages and try to force the action a bit.
There you go. I like that. Got a tie game in what's that? That nonsense. That was so painful.
We were on a playback for that.
This is us three for this too. Yeah,
it was despicable.
Need some payback.
Ooh.
Woo. Dame with a go-ahead 3 with 1:20 left in Cleveland.
Dame time?
Tie-breaking 3. Huh?
So it's Dame time is what you're saying?
It would be
what time it is, yeah.
Man, get Cat the Brock. That's it. They scrammed it out, but he's still too big for these guys.
Yeah, it's a good look. I get it. It's a little stagnant, but it's a good look.
What up, Rich?
Get out of there. Okay.
They are a well-coached defense. They're disciplined. They get back. It's like they're just going to live with this. Yep. Good job by OG.
Nice job.
It's definitely stagnates them, right? I mean, it's not the free-flowing stuff we saw against Detroit or against Miami. It's just not. They're trying to bait you into that. Now, you have to do it to some extent. Like, you have to try to draw help, but it takes some time. Brooks is a brick wall.
Yeah. There we go.
I would go back to attacking Şengün too. Like, I think there are two ways to go about this, right? Yes, Cat in the post against the mismatch, but also Hart screening. So Şengün just sat down. But when he's in the game, the one time they screened with Hart, they got a layup.
I love screening with Hart. It's like my favorite thing in the world because some chaos is going to ensue.
Yeah. And Brunson and Hart have a nice chemistry. They've developed it.
I haven't checked in the last few games, but they had been sporting the best two-man offensive rating of any heavy minute combo. I was in a small sample size, but I'll take a look about
this. This is not. I don't like this match. This is not a mismatch. I don't like that. You don't want to post up Fred VanVleet. For 10 years, he's been a terrific defender in the post.
Yeah. I'm surprised OG wasn't able to get to that one.
Yeah, step slow. That's our ball.
Yep. Yeah, the whole defense tonight's been a little step slow.
And they start bringing in their subs, and it's like hyper athletes all over the place. What are we doing, Carl? Have very poor spacing. Good move, though.
Make up for it like that.
Working hard, but we're getting there.
Yeah.
Oh, yay, Wally's back. Good God.
I mean, that was a nice move from Smith.
Oh, yeah, left to right.
Right.
Steven Adams.
No. First game action in what has it been? In a year and a half or two?
No, he's played
3 games already.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't realize that.
Wow, is he making some tough shots?
He hasn't made a blessed thing all year. Tonight he makes everything. He likes playing the Knicks, I feel like.
That's a tough shot over here. I feel like he's always hurt the Knicks.
Yeah, he does always hurt the Knicks.
Look at that.
Ooh. Jared Allen.
Well, say hello to your 8-0 Cleveland Cavaliers and your 1-6 Milwaukee Bucks.
Sheesh. Jericho Sims, you better show some muscle against that guy, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Don't let him push you around. That's good job. There he is.
Grab the ball.
Great
Okay,
contest by
thank you.
Jericho, in fairness.
Yes.
Well, that's an interesting Yankee hat. I'm unfamiliar with that one.
It's like
What-
upside down.
What am I looking at?
Yeah.
That was who did so Deuce came in for Hart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oof.
That was nice. So this is interesting. He usually brings Deuce in for OG. And maybe this is a sign that he is trying to split up the two non-spacers between Hart
Yes,
and
yes.
Sims.
Oh, what are you doing, Jericho?
Jericho.
That was ridiculous. No, that was not hard to tell. Maybe from your angle, Mike, but not from our angle.
What in tarnation is that? What?
That looked like he was going through the net to do that.
What?
So that in year 4 is like that's the kind of stuff.
See, above the break, he's short. That's what I've been seeing. And Jericho could have grabbed that rebound.
And grab the rebound, man. Come on.
Above the break, Mikel's been consistently short. That is a real thing that's been going on. Finally. There you go, Jericho.
Okay.
I love what you said there, John. Maybe he's separating the two non-spacers.
Well, I know you and Kevin Danishevsky have been calling for it. Oops.
Oh, please be okay.
Steven Adams just
He's
bludgeoning people. There you go,
you go,
Jericho. You got to
Jericho.
be strong. Atta boy. You all right there, OG?
Yeah, a lot of OG Anunoby on the floor. Not a fan.
Always a nerve-wracking situation.
Yeah.
Well, that's a nice job.
Oh, that
got
I'll
hit.
take. Nothing. Wow. All right, they're letting him play.
Steven Adams just knocking OG down on both ends.
I don't feel like there's a whole lot of sharpness going on tonight so far. I don't know. Maybe they get it at some point. I will say, I think they are lucky to be down 5. If they were playing a good team that was on their game, I think this would be certainly at least double this deficit. That's my takeaway so far. You know, and I mean, look, maybe I'm not giving Houston enough credit, but man, 8-0 Cavs. My God. What's Benji? What's more surprising to you, 8-0 Cavs or 1-6 Bucks?
Bucks. What's
Bucks.
more surprising? Was the question?
Yeah, more surprising.
Yeah, I think I took the under on the Bucks and the over on Cleveland, so I don't think I'm like shocked by either. But 1-6 is a crazy record.
Yeah.
Like if you would ask me what Cleveland would be after 8 games, I probably would have said 6-2. So 8-0 is better than that. But if you would have asked me what Milwaukee would be, I probably would say 4, like 500. So whatever, like that's one win is bonkers.
So you were a little down on the Bucks if you thought that that's where they would be.
Yeah, I was. I just think their supporting cast has slowly deteriorated over the years here. And Dame's not quite Dame. I know he had a great night, but he's.
Andrew, the Warriors that you accosted me for having too low in our power rankings earlier today are trailing are beating the Wizards by 8 with 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
The Wizards have 2 wins. That's
I guess
Bilal
so.
Coulibaly and the Wizards.
The thing with the Cavs is that it looks like Mobley's legitimately leaping, and it looks like Garland is officially back. And if those two things are true, that's a handful. That is a handful to deal with that team.
I just saw your text, Andrew. It's quite all right.
All right, I felt bad.
Then why do you feel bad? Shit
Because
happens.
I feel bad about things. That's all.
You shouldn't feel bad.
Yeah.
No, I don't feel awkward at all. This is fine. I'm just here not understanding your conversation.
Andrew-
So
No.
here's what happened, Benji, and people on Patreon are gonna hear it happen live on the pod tomorrow. But we do our Patreon pod every Monday.
Yeah.
And we recorded a pod last Monday, our 3 biggest overreactions through like the first weekend, right? And I uploaded what I thought was the pod and went about my week. Sean with the W texted me Saturday night when study hall was over, letting me know it's ready to be edited. And that's apparently when he listens to the Patreon pod. And he was like, you uploaded last week's Patreon on Monday. I was like, so all week, like we've had just the same pod from the week before up there and no one told me. And I didn't tell John about this until we were on the pod today. And it was
Recording live.
recording live. And it
Or
was one of
recording,
those
like,
things where like I've forgotten to tell him. And I was like, I'll tell him before we start that. Like, oh, by the way, I screwed up. We have to record twice this week. And then like I told him live on the pod instead. And it like set off our chemistry for the rest of the pod. So
I was very thrown. That's all. I
yes.
was very thrown.
That's
There you
boy.
There
That's
we go.
good.
130, 130 left in the first quarter. Knicks down 27-23.
Yeah,
By
Rich
the
asked
way.
slow start tonight, effort or just execution. I would say a combination of the two.
I say Bofa.
Yeah.
But it hasn't been terrible, just not quite
it's just-
sharp.
They're just
And,
they're
and,
like
and Fred VanVleet is destroying us again.
The Fred VanVleet regression is probably the biggest thing for me
So-
right now.
this is. I feel like this is where McCall has to come in and like,
Why aren't
Shot
you
wasn't good, Mike.
timed out?
Oh, that's a great ghost screen, Mikhail. His movement off the ball is just outrageously good. So sharp. That's a ghost screen to confuse the switch. You pop right out. Good recognition by Deuce to see it right away. That is such good basketball. He's such a good player. That's a boy. That's fine.
yeah.
He's a terrible free throw shooter. It's fine. Don't mind that at all.
See, but there at least Bridges. Well, first of all, Adams sets the best screens
He does.
probably in the league.
Yeah. Either him or Gobert.
Yeah, one of those two. And there's probably a gap after that. I don't even know who I would put third, but you're right. It's one of those two. And then, but I thought Bridges did a nice job of trailing and bothering on that one. But it's just,
And of course, he drains it like it's nobody's business.
Yeah.
By the way, you see the Knicks offense get a little more comfortable. Steven Adams in the game playing drop.
Yeah.
They're no longer switching everything, and they're no longer having a weird, matchup on the back end of the defense. That is a scary man.
Yes.
There we go.
The way Fred talks about him, I'd love to meet the dude.
Of course, he goes calmly drains both.
Yeah.
Schmuck.
There.
All right.
7 men in the first quarter, we should say.
Yeah,
He probably just.
I think
sorry,
Kolek starting the second.
Yeah, I think he just brought Cat in for the.
Oh
offensive
yes,
possession.
Deucey.
Come on. Ah, that was
In and out.
That was
give
an
anything up
unfortunate-
here. He's good in the open court. Attaboy, Cat.
great job, Cat. That's all right. 1.5 left. You exit this quarter down 5. You count your lucky stars. The way they executed on both ends.
Don't foul 3-pointer shooter. Don't foul Aaron Holiday.
Grinding. Oh, I'm gonna wait till after this.
That's not
No,
enough.
too much time. Yep. That was a bad job by Van Fleet thinking that he could get all that done in that amount of time. Go ahead, Andrew, we'll do a reset, and then I'm going to address grinding for goods question.
End of the first quarter, the New York Knicks trail the Houston Rockets 31-26 in Game 8 of the 1994 NBA Finals.
I see what you did there.
There you go.
So grinding for good asked, how can we get Steven Adams? Guy is a beast master. I mean, This is one of those ones where who says no, right? Because you could do it for Mitch straight up. Like that's the trade. You could do because if you try to build a trade around Achua, then you're tossing in. There's just no practical. There's no good way to do that. So it's like I don't know who says no to that trade. You could argue that Adams, assuming he passes physical and like he checks out, is maybe he's a little bit more reliable. Personally, I know everybody's like fretting because Mitch isn't going to play until whenever he's going to play. And Benji, I'm curious how you feel on this. Like, I know there's zero chance Steven Adams is playing in a playoff series against Boston, right? And I could think of maybe another team or two in the East where he would have difficulty staying on the floor for long. Whereas I know in certain playoff series in the East, Mitchell Robinson for however many minutes game could be a game changer. So I don't know that I'm trading ceiling for floor there, even though I love Steven Adams. I really love Steven Adams. He's good, really good player.
Yeah, I mean, it's mirror images, right? Two sort of injury-prone, giant, one-dimensional, but, the best at what they do. I mean, these are the two best offensive rebounders in the league, bar none, those two guys.
Yeah.
I don't really see a reason why the Knicks would make that trade. I don't.
I mean, what does Adams do better than Mitch? He's more skilled offensively. You could throw the ball to him and he could catch it, and
he has better hands. I mean,
better hands.
He's not much of a finisher anymore either.
No, not a finisher, but he.
Yeah, sure Steven Adams can play more than like 15 minutes now.
No, I'm not. That's my point.
So why wouldn't you just use the Mitch contract to trade for like a 3 or a 4 and prioritize a wing rather than another center, and you just let Precious be? Because if this is a Boston conversation, Precious can be your backup 5 against Boston.
Yes, you're correct.
I wouldn't do this.
The question was
I wouldn't do that
as
trade.
Adams or Mitch, and I would say Mitch.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure the Rockets would make the trade. I'm not
Yeah.
sure the Rockets would make the trade either. I think they probably value Adams' leadership on this roster and veteran, so.
Mr. Tyler Kolek is in the game.
Yes! Against Reed Shepherd, the two white boys. Let's go. That's poor, Cat. That's just poor.
Yikes.
That's the stuff, man.
Thank you, Jessica.
Stay disciplined.
Busy has a question for you, Benji, when you get the chance.
Sure. We're getting sufficient pursuit pressure from our wings chasing over the top. It's a little lackluster. Yeah, I would say no. I would say just looking at the whole body of work so far this season, I don't think that other than the Detroit game, the wings have I think OG's been great. I don't think Bridges in specific has been quite. Why are we watching the scoreboard right now?
MSG has a issue.
So we're watching the scoreboard.
So they only have access to one camera. I'll switch to the Houston feed, see if they're better.
I gotta say, tough to see what's going on. Thank you, Andrew.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I would say overall no, but I saw an interesting. I don't know if it was an interview or just a quote from Bridges about Cat getting better in communication on screens. And I wonder if some of what we're seeing is that Bridges doesn't know where and when the screens are coming, right? Because screen defense is a two-way street. It's the big and the guard. So maybe there's some of that too. Yep, they're going to challenge it.
Probably smart.
You better be right after that.
Yeah.
After that presentation, I think he's right. Yeah.
Well, we don't know that.
I don't. I need another.
Is that
angle.
definitive evidence?
I need another angle.
Oh yeah, back to MSG.
Back to this angle. There we go.
What the? That's not.
Oh, they're on a commercial break. This is the commercial break angle, which is why MSG.
Yeah, I've been busy just to finish the answer. Yeah, I think you're right that it's been a bit lackluster. I wonder how much is due to the lack of communication from. That might be off Şengün's finger. Wait. Right there. Is Pinky?
I couldn't tell whose finger that was.
This would be hilarious if they overturned this.
Call on the field stand.
They didn't overturn it.
It stands?
It's off his
No,
finger.
no.
That's off his finger.
I'm saying,
his
like,
finger bends. Şengün's
that would be
finger
my-
bends back.
If you don't have conclusive evidence, it stands.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, that's so bad by him, by the way, because it's not even that big a challenge. It's not like it's a 3-point play or anything.
Yeah.
And you just like got your coach to challenge, and I
Oh
think
my
he's
God.
wrong. I actually think it's off him. I'm wrong. Okay.
Never mind. They overturned it.
Interesting. All right.
Super
I wasn't so
chat
sure.
from Armand Bernanage. Do you think with Giannis seemingly available, the Knicks have a little buyer's remorse about giving all their assets for Bridges? I'll let you guys take this first.
That's a question I asked John and you and Fred recently.
I have thought about it.
John, I'll let you take this one.
It's not quite the same because they only had to give up $20 million in salary. To get Giannis, you're talking about Julius going out in that trade too. Now, it doesn't mean you wouldn't trade Julius plus, I guess, the Bogdanovic contract for Giannis. But then your team, as we were discussing on text, is JB, DiVincenzo, Hart, OG, and Giannis at center, or unless you wanted to go small but I don't see. There's the difference. You're not playing Giannis and Mitch at all if Mitch ever comes back, or Precious and Giannis for that matter. So like you're a little bit constricted there. You're still kind of thin because Deuce is your only major piece off the bench other than a center and whatever other. So I think more to the point. The way I personally read the tea leaves, I feel like after they got Bridges, that kind of sealed the deal on the Brunson extension, and I think that was pretty massive. I also don't know that like Giannis is one of the 3 best players in the league. I'm wondering if there isn't maybe a little bit more drama to that guy than we're giving him credit for. And this has become crazy enough to say a no drama organization. Although they sure are playing like crap right now.
Cat just got torn apart on that. I mean, Green just made him look silly. He's been terrible defensively tonight.
Yep.
That's it. Hard screen, attack the feet, get a 3. He's short on that, man. Attaboy, Cat.
Nice.
You got to attack Şengün every time. He's slow-footed, man. Really slow-footed. Come on, let's get stops. Dig in. That's a walk. There you go. It's a nice pinch by Hart.
Different story than Friday, that's for sure.
Watch Cat here. Yep.
Oof.
I mean, it's a tough move, too. Tara Easton on Cat.
Oh, barbecue chicken.
Send the double.
There you go.
It's a big-time move. I would like to see them maybe set a screen to open up Cat a little deeper in the paint. Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Nice pass.
Reed. Wow.
He can shoot. He can really shoot the ball. By the way, has anyone seen Tyler Kolek have the ball yet? Because
No.
I haven't.
By the way, I predicted this. I said if Bridges and Deuce play with him, he's not going to touch the ball. He's just not.
You're not wrong.
Nope, he hasn't touched the ball. Hasn't had one pick and roll to run. But it is one of the lineups we thought we'd see, right? You got with Cat.
Well, no. So actually, this he really hasn't been going to. He's been like so. This has been interesting because he's gone away from OG. He usually plays. We talked about this. He usually plays OG with Cat.
No, yeah, but OG right. So, but this either Bridges with Hart or OG with Hart have been the 2 most common bench lineups with the Cat, Deuce, and Payne. But OG's been the more common one.
Yeah.
Come on, Cat, stay down. Rebound.
At good position.
They're getting crushed on the boards, boys.
Tyler Kolek was disposed of there.
He's doing some good cardio out there, though. Oof. Finish that move.
Yeah.
That's got to be a 3, Josh. You had kickouts all over the place.
Nice pass.
Not rebounding.
Wow.
You got to know this lineup. You got to know. It's a really poor job.
The
Josh Hart's forcing it right now.
well, more concerning is the fact that the Rockets are beating the Knicks like the Knicks used to beat teams last year.
Yeah.
And this is not something we've seen yet this season. I know there have been a couple of games where the Knicks have not been great on the boards, but not to this extent. It's been a while since we've seen the Knicks get manhandled on the boards to this extent. It's a good team. It's a good team.
8:43 left in the second quarter. 45 to 32. The Rockets have the lead.
Who's Josh yelling at? A ref, I'm hoping?
He's yelling at the ref, but I thought his shot selection was freaking god awful last couple possessions.
Oh, this is one of those Josh Hart games so far where he gets in his head. And we see this happen from time to time. And when Josh gets in his head, it's not usually a good thing.
You got to know, Deuce did a poor job there on Eason. Like, you got to know Thompson and Eason are coming in with all the energy, attacking the glass, playing with crazy pace. Like, that's what they're doing. And the Knicks were totally unprepared for that. Like, totally.
Yep.
Pretty disappointing.
Yeah, it was interesting. It was going to be interesting to see how the Rockets came in off of that, were they going to be disappointed after how the Warriors game ended, or they were going to be invigorated by the fact that they made that big comeback and they got it to overtime. So good job by Udoka getting them ready. But that's not his price. Udoka's an excellent coach.
I believe Jalen Brunson will be in the game when we come out of commercial.
Abdoulaye Diallo, super chat. Tyler is looking like a rookie out there. Expected.
Well, he hasn't touched the ball.
Yes, touched the ball.
But his defense isn't good. We knew that. That's why he's not playing it.
Yeah.
Surprised you saw him out there, Abdoulaye.
Yes, literally not touched the ball.
Yeah. My only contribution, Armand, which again, apologies to your Yankees, but my only contribution, Armand, to the Giannis conversation is I like our team. And it seems like every big move they made was for multiple pieces instead of the all-in for one move. So I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't know. Like you said in the text, Benji, that team would have been nasty. But this team could be nasty.
Right, because the deal would have been all the Bridges picks plus Randall plus Bogdanovich.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe Deuce, you don't know.
Yeah.
Well, do we know DiVincenzo doesn't go out anyway?
No. I don't know. I think they're pretty much rebuilding at that point. I'm not sure how interested they are in DiVincenzo, but maybe as another move.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, then why do they want Randall?
Well, they don't, but you need
money.
to send him for
That's
salary.
The money.
Yeah, that's the money.
They want the picks, right? They want the picks, but you have to match the salary.
Yeah.
DiVincenzo's money isn't, it's there, but it's not everything.
I mean, DiVincenzo's an asset.
Okay, and Eamon Thompson now on Cat. That boy confident.
Yeah. Jesus, they're down 14?
Yeah.
Oh. Don't let him reject. Attaboy, Caddy.
They are lucky the Rockets are not hitting
Kolek. Deuce. Cat. Oh, that's not the one. Attaboy.
Hey, okay.
Rebound.
Beautiful. That was a beautiful job. And Kolek, by the way, starts the chain reaction with a good drive and dish. He's just a good offensive player. It's this end that worries me. It's such a flop. Oh, come on.
Late whistle.
Bull.
Are they calling it on the shot or the reach in?
Yeah, both. It's gonna
Right,
be
but
on
the reach in was before the shot.
It's a gather because he did this exaggerated. It's a foul. It's a stupid reach.
It's
a stupid reach.
Yeah.
It's an undisciplined reach.
Playing defense.
You have to know that
there.
he does that garbage. I say that, but Brunson does it too. But nonetheless.
Abdoulaye Diallo. No offense, but he looks like John out there. And John. Are we talking about Tyler Kolek?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't get that, Abdoulaye, but thank you for the super chat. I've played basketball with John. He's very, very fast.
I don't know that I would.
He's very fast.
No, just like the guy runs. So like whenever
so one thing I could do is
go run and get my rebound. It's what he does.
Just take him.
Meanwhile, I'm spotting
that's
up.
A push
there
off.
you go, Deuce.
Got away with it and bricked the floater for no reason.
Yikes.
Deuce is off tonight, oddly enough.
Yes, he is.
Well, AB 21. What were we gonna say, Benji?
He was 2 for 8 last game, also. So a little cold spell after a torrid hot start.
AB 21 says this game we're having the Mitch Cat lineup would be nice. What do you think about that?
Yeah, as an option, sure.
My whole thing is I don't want. I mean, I miss Mitch for a variety of reasons. I want to use this period of time where Mitch is out to force them to figure out how to defend with Cat at the 5. I think that'll pay off in the long run.
Agreed.
Busy just ethered me in the chat. Wow, Busy.
Come on.
Dude, this guy,
all right, there you go.
This guy is offense ready right now.
Today. I love your enthusiasm for Tyler Kolek.
He's really good. He's a
because
really
you don't
player.
Well, that was not really good from Deuce, and he got lucky as all shit.
NBA ready! Every time he touches the ball, good things happen.
I loved the way you phrased your tweet. I think it was yesterday, where it's like you basically were like, campaign better watch out.
He better watch out. Because I do think that Tibbs will give him every chance to kind of cement his place.
Yep.
Probably through like December. Because he's a trusted vet and because he's done it in the playoffs and all whatever. And he works hard on defense and he's got long arms, so he's not a liability there.
Smart defender too.
But Kolek's like coming, man. See, Cat. This is very similar to which game was it? The Cavs game, right?
Yeah.
Where he just
fouled out.
He has these dumb games, and it's just like.
I gotta be honest though, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a tough call. I agree.
That's for a third foul call there? I'm assuming Brunson is in as well?
Nope.
No.
But Jericho is.
Yeah.
Good blitz. That's OG Anunoby and Josh Hart for you on the back line. Right? That's why. And look, Sims blitzed that, right? So Sims is now out of rim protection. He didn't drop. He blitzed it, forced the ball out. Adams in the short roll, but you have OG behind to rim protect, and you have Josh Hart behind to rebound. That, to me, is why you should be a little more aggressive in coverage. Like that is the reason right there. You just saw it. You can get away with it.
It's wild to say that you could get away with a guy that's like could play small forward on Steven Adams, but you can. All right. Nice long rest for JB. Yeah, that was good.
Love him.
All right.
He's going to be such a good piece in the Trey Murphy the third trade.
Well done, Benji.
I really do like him. I'm
too, yeah.
He's good.
Yeah, New Orleans is going to love him.
Listen, man, if Tyler Kolek turns himself into a real asset, it's
a good problem.
You did your job.
Yeah.
See, when Jericho's in drop, he just gets exposed.
He always leaves me wanting more in that situation.
Because he's only 6'9".
I know.
Then you play him as a drop big. Just shoot it, Josh.
Yeah, geez, shoot the ball, man.
You put your offense in a bad spot, but Dylan Brooks with a dumb foul.
You could always count on that.
2 super chats. Abdoulaye Diallo with another one. The center plus cat lineup is the switch up, not the fastball. I think you mean change up, not the fastball. And I would agree. It's a secondary pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. But change ups get people out. Just ask Trevor Hoffman. Or in Benji's world, Tommy Canley. The Raving Rover.
Bruh.
What?
Stop.
I mentioned a Yankee that throws a changeup.
Stop.
You know, this is a thing that happened all playoffs where I just mentioned the Yankees,
no,
and
it's like,
exactly how dare you?
You know exactly what you're doing.
Did Tommy Canley get guys out with his changeup? I simply mentioned a fact, and you're like, "Hey, leave us alone." It's like
it's an undercurrent of.
Hey Benji, the Yankees.
This is really
Yankee
entertaining.
Stadium.
You're a gross human being.
They're owned by Hal Steinbrenner.
I dislike you.
They play in the Bronx. Jeez.
They had 3 guys converge on Adams. And, like, I get that Smith is not a great 3-point shooter, but that was just a little cockeyed defensive possession.
The
good
shooting
screen,
split
Jericho.
The
What
shooting
a pass.
splits reversed tonight.
Great pass.
Deuce is off, yeah.
Just hang in.
Yeah, that's feels like a
Be aggressive at the point. Now you rotate out.
Got lucky there. Halfway down.
They could be down 20 in this game.
Someone move. Good defense, man.
Yeah. Really impressed by the Rockets tonight. Really impressed.
Good
what a nice little play that was.
Good screen by Jericho there.
Good. Jesus, he's so good.
Yo. Holy cow. Yeah, that's not going to work there.
Well, underwhelming minutes these are.
From the Jericho?
Yeah. Yeah, okay, he sells it, but, like, Sims gives him an opportunity to sell that, and he sticks his ass out, you know? Stop it, Wally. Just stop it.
Okay, look at they got OG on Şengün. I love that. But now, why is Jericho bubbling off of there? What is that?
Oh, man.
And they can't get a rebound, man. Getting murdered. Just getting murdered.
Not ready for the physicality tonight.
Nope. Deuce, get out of the game. In a rough stretch. Bridges in.
And they are attacking at every opportunity they get a chance to attack in transition. I mean, with Cat out of the game, Knicks would be a little, I would almost say, lucky to be in going to the halftime at this deficit. Busy's asking, can we get Huck? I wouldn't mind seeing him.
I think Huck gives you the requisite size, at least, to deal with Adams. Although Adams is out now, but
but
even Şengün.
Let's see what he can do.
By the way, I'd also be happy going to OG at the 5. Get small.
I was
get
thinking
away.
that earlier.
Well, they're getting killed on the board, so maybe that's not a good idea. I don't know. Play harder.
No, there's a good adjustment.
Oof. Tari Eason can play some
Wow.
defense, man. Yeah, Josh.
Oh, there you go, Josh.
Spread. It's a huge play. That is a huge play because that's a blowout fast break. 16 is a huge deficit. 12 is not, right? I mean, that's a huge play.
Big
Blitz
play.
the screen and roll and rotate out. Rotate out.
Mm.
Surprised he's giving McCall as long as a rest as he
Yeah,
as he
why
has.
is he not back in the game?
He played the first 18 minutes. Or the first 16 minutes.
Bailed out. Let's go. Convert. Make one, Deucey.
Make one, Deuce.
Sheesh.
Man.
He's struggling.
Yeah.
But he's a football player.
Made up for it. Come on, OG. That's 4 for 4.
That this is a 12-point game is an utter miracle. If you can get it under 10 by half, you are praising the Lord. And the Rockets have made some really dumb plays in transition to allow for it.
Yeah, but they've also gotten fruit from the pushing. I mean, you're not always going to, Little D. Take a little D. It was good. Good job staying down.
There you go.
Yes. Okay. Come on. Let's get a good shot. Where's that?
Dylan Brooks has done a really good job of baiting, but he knows Brunson's going to seek the contact and he keeps backing away from it.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, it's a 10-point game. Just got to hang in sometimes and come out with a better game plan.
Much better effort.
Oh, that's a heck of a job. Oh, yeah. Attaboy, Deuce.
There you go.
Oh, geez. Screen navigation there was nuts. So how many minutes did Bridges play? 18 straight to start?
16 straight.
16.
Yeah.
So this is, I mean, to not.
So this is like
interesting.
Yeah, this is like a
and
8-minute break now.
Especially because Deuce hasn't been good. That's a huge.
I mean, Tibbs. Look, he didn't overplay. He didn't play Brunson too many minutes this half. He didn't put Bridges too many minutes this half.
I'm sure he's hurt because this is very odd.
Maybe he just likes what he sees better from Deuce defense. I don't know.
Good cut, Josh. Yes.
Wow, how that found. Wow. Down 7.
Good ball, though. It's good ball.
This fucking team, man. This fucking team.
Hanging in, right?
8-0.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Jeez.
Are they over the limit? I don't think so. Great ball movement.
How good has OG been? I know.
Really good. Got lucky there, but
yeah.
But I gotta say, I think Josh Hart has had some not great moments on offense. I like what he's brought to the table more than what he has or what he's taken off.
Better second stint.
Yeah.
One stop here. Come on, Jericho. Stay there. Attaboy.
Get the rebound now.
Attaboy.
To the Knicks ball? No.
I don't know. Oh, damn.
Jessica, I'm just seeing your comment now. No. Of course you learn from this stuff. Yeah.
14 on the clock. All right, come on. One stop and go get a score. And
I'll take the stop.
Ooh.
No.
Rebound. Let's go.
Easy. Get a good shot. You don't have to rush this.
Jalen Brunson's
Let's go!
Oh!
What a close to the corner.
OG Anunoby.
How you doing? OG Anunoby, player of the half for the New York.
You know what else it could be, by the way, though, John? It could be that he's going to play for just the entire second half. It could be one of those. It definitely could be one of those.
I mean,
so he limits his minutes. Then right? Andrew's looking at me like he knows. He knows the coach.
That was the Hartenstein plan last year. We'd see like 12-minute first halves from him, knowing that he could play 20 in the second half.
Okay.
On a 30-minute limit.
Well, they
halftime, the Knicks are down by 5, 61-56. Quick super chat from the Raving Rover.
I'm gonna go run into a halftime Zoom real quick. Just sorry.
You got it. Does Cat not know how to raise his arms on D? Won't win in the playoffs if your 7-footer gets punked by 6'6" Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks is an All NBA player, sir, but All NBA All Defense player, I should say. I sure hope the Knicks can win the playoffs with that 7-footer because they gave a lot up for him.
The reason the Knicks are in this game is because they're 8 from 15 from 3, and the Rockets are 4 for 17. Which again, they just can't make threes.
Pre-game pod.
Yep.
That's what we brought up. That they're getting these threes up, they're just not hitting them.
Basically the same from the field. The Knicks have 3 more turnovers, getting out rebounded by 9. The Knicks 8 offensive boards for the Rockets in the first half. But the Knicks hung in with 3-point shooting.
Robert Cross super chat, noting that I will have a super chat in the post game complaining about the officiating. Got it, Robert. Thank you. All right, Benji, you want to take a little break?
Yeah, I'll take a minute. Thanks.
All right, we'll be back, folks. See you on the other side of halftime.
All right, friends. What do we got? Talk to me. How are we feeling? Oh, yeah, one second. So you guys think Bridges was like punished essentially for his defense on Van Vliet, and that's why he sat? I don't think that's the case. I mean, I agree with you that Van Vliet kind of cooked him. I don't agree that that's why he didn't play in the second half.
I don't think Tibbs operates that way.
No, not with a guy like Bridges, an established player like that. He's not going to like bench him because of his screen navigation. I think either he's planning on playing him a gazillion minutes this half. Maybe we don't see Kolek in this half. That's very possible.
I'd be surprised
if we don't see Kolek.
Yeah, I think we're going to see. I think the starters will play. I could see all 5 starters playing at least, let's say, 19 minutes, 20 minutes.
So how do you look at the Bridges rotation there? What's your thought?
I don't have a thought. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we'll find out. If he plays the whole second half, then you're right. If not, maybe there's something he didn't.
Yeah, look, I don't. Maybe it's the screen. Maybe he didn't like the defense. I just don't. I think he trusts Bridges to guard. I don't know, but maybe. Anyway, I got myself a drink.
Oh, that means I need to get myself a drink.
Yeah, please do.
Hold on. Let me. I'll be right back.
The Rockets get him up and can't shoot him, Andrew. Really amazing.
It really is impressive.
Someone on Twitter just responded to my point. One of my points about like that play that Josh Hart made. That it was at a 14-point game. The Knicks were on a terrible run, turning the ball over. They turn it over again. The Rockets are about to push the lead to 16. The game totally out of hand, and instead it goes. Hart steals the ball and it goes to 12. That's the kind of play that even though, it's a box score play, like you'll see the steal and the pass and the box score, the impact of that play is not measured by the stat. Because that is a game changer in terms of like where the game was, the momentum as it was. It's a great play. A great play.
No, I agree.
All right. I feel like
why won't he play Dadier? Put him out against defending champs and then no one else. They didn't necessarily look great against the defending champs, and might just see in practice that he's still a bit raw.
We're talking about a raw 19-year-old.
So I think he starts OG on Şengün, and Şengün goes right to the block. Okay. That's a card to pull.
Very important opening couple of minutes here to try to maintain that momentum.
Look at this guy.
Josh Hart.
Let's see if opening a new bottle of bourbon will do the trick for tonight.
Attaboy. I got a little Aberfeldy scotch on ice. Delicious.
I got
that's it.
Angel's Envy.
Man, he's not getting that call.
Man.
And the Rockets are doing a very smart job of not allowing him to initiate. Wow, why did he pass fake that? That was a very odd play. He caught it right in the corner wide open, and he pass faked and then blew it.
He's unsure.
Attaboy, Cat. You got to punish it. You got to punish this. Not punishing.
Mistime that, Josh.
That's a charge.
Nice.
See, it's a great play by Brunson. As the season goes on, I just think you're going to see less and less teams guard counts with their center. It's just so obvious that it's not. He's less effective when you force him to do this kind of stuff. And I think he can do it. He's a good post player. We've seen it.
But don't you need like an all defense guard like Brooks to justify it?
Yeah,
like,
so
the
right,
Drew
so
conversation.
That's right.
You know?
And a lot of teams can't, like Miami, who I think is, suppose a great coach. So he knows this. He knows as much as I do, obviously. But he doesn't think he has defensive personnel to play that way because he's got Rozier and he's got Hero and he's got
Cat.
He's just being an idiot. he's just being an idiot.
So he needs to stay on the floor because again, it's Jericho Sims now. What? I don't. I mean,
he's guarding Jabari Smith now. It's not a smart play. It's just not a smart play. Yeah, they're gonna go right at him. Yep.
bit.
Şengün's hurting him, man, and OG's not. He doesn't quite have the strength to deal with it.
I still trust OG. Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, I'll give him another
trust OG
chance.
yeah.
Yep, go at him. Go at Şengün. That's it. That's it. Go right at him.
Ooh.
Go right at him.
Did he hit his face?
Let's see this.
Yeah, jeez. Yeah, he hit his face.
Dude, seriously? Why? Why?
His hands got caught underneath his belly, and so he couldn't brace himself as he fell.
Okay. Man. The Nets are a real basketball team. Let me tell you.
What's the score?
Lead Memphis with under 3 minutes to go. By 2.
It's early yet.
Portland pivot's coming. There you go, Jalen. All right, down 7, 9:52 to go.
Yeah, but it's this end right now. They got no answer.
Who do we trust in this game?
That's it.
Happy feet.
Yeah,
there you go,
OG.
G.
Nice. Ugh. Foul on Şengün. Oh, nope.
No.
It's
a great look. They just missed it.
Yeah.
It's fun. Like, why wouldn't you go back to Şengün in the post after what you've seen? They just take Şengün out?
They did not.
No, he's in the corner.
So Thompson came in for Smith? Oh, man. By the way, last season, in the second game, the crazy ending game, Amen Thompson started because I don't remember who was. I don't remember who. I think Jalen Green was out. Or Jalen Green came off the bench that game. I don't remember exactly. But Brunson guarded Amen, and Amen had like 6 offensive rebounds. Brunson can't keep him off the boards. You saw it again there. He's so athletic and strong. That's a great kickball.
Yeah. We'll see if that trust gets paid off. I wonder if he feels like he
I
has
like
a
it.
choice.
I like it early in the season. You gotta work on that stuff.
That's a deep
There
drop.
you go.
Jeez,
Man.
he's making tough shots tonight.
Yeah.
It's good defense, man.
I was gonna say
it's
Miguel
good.
was on his
Nothing.
hip.
Bridges got back in position. He took a high arcing shot. And he made it.
Guy hasn't made a thing all season, and this is the game that he regresses back.
Oh, Cat's got Van Vliet on him, Jalen. Well, he ended up paying it off, man. But you got it. Yeah, Jalen's got to see that one, man.
No, just game's coming through clear for me. It might just be your feed.
Fine for us, yeah. Oh, well, Wally disagrees with you, AB21.
Space it.
That's it.
Okay. I wouldn't mind getting this team into foul trouble.
Tell you what, man, Dylan Brooks is an impressive defender.
Yeah, he is.
Man, is that tough.
That series against the Lakers completely mischaracterized what he is as a basketball player.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Is that their fourth or third?
Definitely don't mind this. Game's come to a standstill. Yep, attack Şengün. That's it. Beautiful play.
Nice.
Great.
Oh, get one to fall,
We
please.
finished, guys.
Jesus Christ.
There we go. Well,
Like
rebound.
that's the thing, right? That's it's not just Towns in the post when teams do this and they put their centers on Hart. It's attacking with Josh Hart. You're getting good stuff when he screens every time. Now they're showing a lot of help. It's too easy.
Yikes.
That was very easy.
OG getting roasted, let's be honest.
Yep.
It's a tough matchup, but he's getting roasted.
Yeah.
Let's go, Carl.
Okay, come on. Sometimes you just gotta do this.
Make him pay. Both teams just destroying the cross match right now.
Yeah, they're going back to it.
As they should. That's a nice double. Good.
Yeah.
Just got to make it tough on him.
Busy, I completely agree with you on that one. Cat does better when he goes fast. On
Yes.
certain shots, yeah.
I would also think that you should be able to show a lot of help off Eamon Thompson. It's a good thing they can't make threes.
I was about to say, you lose this game with this team shooting like they're shooting from three.
Oh, come on,
What are you
Mikal.
doing, Mikal? That's a terrible, terrible pass. That's the worst pass any Knick has made all season.
I'll give that up. That's fine with me. That's a really poor pass. Wow.
Unbelievably poor.
Man.
It's not had a good game.
No.
Jeez, look at that number. 2 of
What's that?
14 from the field this quarter for the Knicks.
Is that good?
And they're down single digits.
Shot selection, Mikal. Now Towns is back, baby.
Towns is back. Okay. Give Cat this. You tweeted it, Benji. That was a Cat first half, like a bad Cat first half, right? Yep. He has come back in a significant way so far here in the third quarter.
So
that one foul.
Karl Anthony Towns. A lot of it is putbacks of his own misses, but He's got 13 points, 14 rebounds, 8 offensive in this game.
His 8 offensive rebounds?
And a lot of putbacks of his. There was 2 right there. Like there's his own misses that he is putting back. But yes, Karl Anthony Towns has 8 offensive rebounds in this game, 13 and 14 for the game overall. Quick reset, 71-64. The Knicks trail the Houston Rockets, who, as Benji and I have noted throughout the night, the Rockets are 4 of 21 from 3 this game.
I mean,
4 of 20, excuse me.
And the Knicks are 8 of 18. I mean, but on the flip side of that, the Rockets are 16, 42, 24 of 42 from inside the arc. It's not great, you know? It's not great.
What a fascinating game. You're gonna see these weird games where, because Cat is such a unique player, you have random matchups. Like this entire third quarter has basically been the Knicks attacking the small, and then on the other end, what's his name? Şengün attacking our wing. Center won't guard center. It's just wild. It's a strange element to these games now. It's like, who's guarding Cat and how does that manifest? It's a huge part of it.
I have faith in OG and the Knicks defense generally in this matchup moving forward. I'm okay with this. I would rather stick with this than put Towns back.
You know what I would think about is right now they have Jalen on Thompson, so he's the guy that theoretically. Oh no, they had Cat on Thompson. Yeah.
No, they had Cat on Smith.
Well, Smith hasn't been in for Smith. Well, Thompson came in for Smith. I would consider putting Josh Hart on and allowing him to be the roamer one way or another. I don't know if you can do it now because you don't want Cat guarding like a real shooter. But
what about McCall as the roamer? Or do you
that's fine too. Either way.
One of the wings, basically, though.
Yeah.
One of the other wings.
Because right now, either Brunson or Cat has to provide that help. They're not necessarily good at that.
There you go. Trivia question. There are 6 head coaches who have played for the Knicks. Udoka is one of them. Who are the other 5?
Oh, God, I can't do this right now.
Rick Carlisle's 1. Jason Kidd is 2. I'm going to think on that.
Yeah, that's a good defensive possession. Much better.
Billy Donovan
is 3.
Doc Rivers
is 4.
Come on, Josh.
Yeech.
It was an ugly looking shot.
Yes, it was. Mechanics were off.
I know. I was going to say Scott Brooks. Scott Brooks isn't a coach anymore.
No. Why did they do that? It was a Bridges OG screen. Just switch. What are you doing? Oh, that's frustrating. That's exactly what you want. You have your 2 best wing defenders in action.
JB.
Okay, get it going.
Oh, that was such frustrating defensive possession because they did a really good job pre-switching Cat out of the action. They got their 2 best wings in it, and then they just screwed up the communication.
Chauncey Billups is the 5th one. Yeah, grinding for good got it.
Good call.
There we go. That's a great save.
Yeesh.
Attaboy, OG. Just got to make it tough.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Of course that goes down. I mean,
hasn't made a blessed thing all season, and that goes in.
Oh, they haven't made anything tonight from 3.
Yeah, that's their 5th and 6th made 3 right there for the Rockets.
No, Cat. Use your brain.
Whoa.
Use your brain, Carl. Whole process was bad there. He caught it too far out. Didn't repost.
Yeah, me too, caught Tyler Kolek. Just put his head down.
Oh.
Like, jeez.
Also, I wouldn't have killed McCall to play up a little bit more there. I know it's a deep 3, but.
All right, now we're in a danger zone a little bit.
Yep. There was nobody's arm in a blue jersey was
If
up.
Tari Eason didn't get it, Steven Adams would have gotten it.
Yeah.
If Tari Eason comes in the game and makes a difference, huh? Jeez.
Okay.
Yep, they are staggering Hart and Sims right now.
It's smart.
Hart is paired
Yeah.
with Cat.
It's an adjustment. Very clearly an adjustment. I like it.
Pre-switch that action. Smart. They're just a smart defensive team. It's not a good shot. Not a good shot.
Yikes.
So it's just the occasional force there. You run something. There was no angle there.
Quite a face. All right. Good job, Nets.
They won?
Yep.
The Metropolitans. Look at them.
Are they the best team in New York?
Maybe.
They may have the best record in here. What are they? They're 2-3 right now, or 3-3?
They're 3 and
switch everything.
4 now, I think. Either 3 and 3 and 4. There you go, G.
They're pushing. Again, they're pushing.
Talk.
No, that's...
Yep.
Okay, OG.
Great flop. Terrific flop.
Oh,
I mean, that was some more really good help D by OG Anunoby. And help, he's been really good in this half.
Yes.
And then generally, he's been good this game.
The 4-4 Brooklyn Nets, by the way.
4-4. Yeah, they may have the same winning percentage as New York after tonight.
79-68. Knicks trail by 11 with 2:49 left in the third quarter. Compared this Rockets team based off of shot profile to one of those older Knicks teams that didn't really hit a ton of threes, but because they don't really pull away from teams, but they don't ever get down big either. And this is played up to that profile. Like, the other team will be able to get back into games because the Rockets can't hit threes, which is what we saw from the Knicks do. And the Knicks are just struggling to get over the hump because the overall toughness and the possession battle that the Rockets are winning outside of Karl Anthony Towns rebounding a lot of his missed shots.
Knicks are 16 from 44 from 2-point range.
Yep.
Wow.
I do give the Rockets a lot of credit. I think their defense is legit. They're tough.
Looked very good tonight. Yeah.
They're tough. Yeah. They're long. They're switchable. And they're physical as hell.
They don't have anyone to target on defense unless you want to say Jalen Green. And I feel like I don't feel like Green has been targeted at all tonight.
No. They also do a good job pre-switching stuff so that even if you try to get their guys in actions, they'll pre-switch. I mean, their centers are attackable, right? Sengun and Adams are definitely attackable. But after that, it's really nothing. Yeah, Green's your best bet, but pretty much everyone else is not just not a weak point, but they're strong defenders. They're all strong defenders.
And I feel like when the Knicks have attacked those centers, they just haven't made those shots.
Yeah, they've gotten some looks. But man, like Van Vliet, who's underratedly one of the best defensive guards in the league for many, many years. Even though he's short, he's tremendous. Brooks is tremendous. Thompson is tremendous. Eason is tremendous. It's a lot of good defenders. Jabari Smith, I think, is a really toolsy good defender.
Yep. Yeah, no, Jabari's like that's. I mean, guy was going to be the first pick in the draft. Ended up going third, but like in what is shaping up to be a nifty little top three between Paolo, Chet, and him. I don't remember who went fourth in that class.
Is that
Was that
Suggs?
Ivy?
Suggs or Ivy? Suggs was the year before. Ivy?
I forget. I should know this. But I'm forgetting.
Which one are we talking about? The Jalen Green? That's Cade Cunningham?
Oh, that's Suggs.
It wasn't Suggs. Suggs was the year before.
Ivy. You're right. It's Ivy.
Yeah.
Ivy went 5 in that draft after Keegan Murray.
Oh, Keegan
Murray. That's right. Yeah, after the big top three.
Because the Knicks allegedly almost traded up the top 5.
It's a really nice top 5. Really nice.
Yeah, Murray's solid.
Yeah, they're all good. And Ivy's starting to show a little bit.
Yeah.
And 26 against the Lakers tonight. Staring at that box score.
The Knicks made him look pretty ordinary, but he's got a lot of talent.
We really did watch a completely different Pistons team than everybody else saw. I swear.
Rough.
I mean, big win tonight.
Yeah.
For them.
Back-to-back wins. Brooklyn, which now looks like a better win than before, and now the Lakers.
We're somehow hanging around. What I don't like is that our second unit is not, we're used to having a second unit that comes in and changes games. Yeah. And now I think the Rockets more have that than we do.
Well, the interesting thing is that the Knicks don't really have a second unit. They have, they bastardized their first unit.
Oh, Jericho, dude.
4 fouls in 11 minutes. Is that good, Mike?
That is an amazing stat.
Is that good, Mike? I don't know if that's good. I
have to wonder if Tibbs is like, you got 20 games, Jericho.
But the thing is, we already saw him pull Sims for Huck Porty.
Because Sims got hurt.
That's why that was?
Yeah, he said Sims got hurt. Otherwise, Huck Porty would probably still be getting these minutes.
Well,
look, I'm not positive Huck Porty will be like a really effective player yet.
Yeah.
And I understand it's similar to Payne Kolak. Like I understand them giving the quote unquote veteran a chance, but this has been a tough game for him. It's not there. It's not a matchup. This is not a matchup. You got to move the ball. It's a really poor possession, man.
It's a lot of one-on-one.
Tremendously poor possession.
Oh.
But it starts with Brunson just dribbling around for a while. Like, get off it and make a play.
Yeah.
And OG cleared, too. So it's almost as if the play was to clear out. Or the call was from Brunson to call his own number.
And it's not a mismatch.
That's not the defender to do that on.
It's a good switch by
Not when you have the team around you that you have. This isn't last season.
Jesus.
For fuck's sake, Jericho.
He had the positioning, too, which is the best part. He did everything right to catch the ball.
Such good defense by Brunson and a terrible shot by Jalen Green.
I don't know, man. I don't know if this is going to be 20 games because if you can't rebound, you can't
go.
Play.
Ah! That's got to be a foul.
Nothing.
That's got to be a foul. Really in the back.
Anything. Letting them play.
That was like a dangerous play almost.
Anunoby does not talk to the officials.
I certainly thought he got hit.
No, again, I thought Brunson did a nice job trailing. He did what he could.
That's right.
Offer some rim protection.
Step up. Wow, nobody boxed out.
Nobody. Jeez.
No.
Like, how many offensive rebounds does Tari Eason need to get for us to find him?
I like Eason, man. I know a lot of Knicks fans have been like, "Hey, can we go steal Tari Eason?" And every time I'm like, "Why Why are the Rockets giving him up? Because they got a lot of good guys, good young players.
All right.
There's a lot of Josh Hart in him,
You got 2 for 1 here.
but potentially a better shooter.
Maybe he's bigger.
Yeah, Josh Hart's basically 6'7".
Walking the ball up the court.
Yes, should be a 2 for 1, Andrew.
Not now.
Jalen, there goes that. I mean, I'll take it. Now get a stop here.
It's a huge shot.
Well, get a stop.
There you go, Deuce.
He's putting this up.
Yeah, Deucey!
Jericho, catch it.
Hey!
Hang it in.
Lost the quarter, but owned by 1 point. End of 3. Knicks down 81-75. Good evening, Mr. Crockett.
I will say it again. The Knicks really do not have business being in this game.
They don't. Again, the Rockets can't pull away because they can't hit threes. 6 of 26 from 3 for the Rockets tonight. Some other box score things that stand out. Şengün with 15 and 10 and 5 and 3 blocks tonight. OG Anunoby 18, 6, 2 and 1 and 1 block. Cat, as we talked about earlier, 13 points, 15 rebounds tonight. Josh
Yeah,
Hart.
how about that? They were getting out rebounded by what was it? What was the number? 12 at the half?
Yeah, and then
now it's 3, and they have more offensive rebounds than the Rockets suddenly.
It's a Karl Anthony Towns
Yeah
metric there. 9 offensive rebounds for Karl Anthony Towns right now.
Rockets 6 for 26 from 3. It's the only reason they're in the game.
Benji, I love you.
What?
I just said that,
and I'm just repeating it.
He's in his own. He's in his own world here.
I'm just repeating it for emphasis, Andrew. Don't be so
sensitive. That. My hype man. I appreciate that.
Hold on. OG, McCall, and JB played that entire quarter, right?
Yes. It was 2 subs, and it was Cat and Josh Hart.
Yeah.
Just throwing change-ups like Tommy Canley.
Or Tom Glavine. How's
Dude,
that?
Throw a fastball once in a while. You can't just throw change-ups all the time.
There you go.
At some point, they hit them. He throws 97 miles per hour.
I threw you a fastball there, or a change-up. I offered up Tom Glavine to you.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I still can't get over Game 4 against the Guardians. Canley coming in and just throwing the same pitch over and over again, and it worked. Got the save.
It is a good pitch, but
yeah. But just like
mix it in. All right. I'm not talking about
things where you know it's coming.
You baited me into this.
I goaded you into a pleasant baseball conversation. I don't get what I did wrong. Abdoulaye Diallo, thank you for the contributions tonight, my friend. When was the last time Sims had a great game?
He's never had a great game.
Has Jericho Sims ever had a great game?
Stop hanging up on Jericho.
There were some good January games last year, but not about great.
Yeah, but like the thing, it's the stupidest metric in the world, but the man played however many games last season. I think there was one game where he got 1 star from me in my newsletter the whole season.
I'm not sure we're seeing Tyler Kolek in the second half. I told you guys.
Where's that on NBA.com? Jalen Brunson has not sat.
I just said I don't think you're seeing Tyler Kolek in the second half.
Yeah,
and I think
nor has OG.
Point. OG and Mikal haven't sat.
Oh my God!
Please be okay.
OG has almost gotten hurt 32 times in this game.
Yeah, every time he falls, I'm like watching Pee Wee football.
Beast in transition. Holy moly! Too much dribbling, Jalen. Move the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And all 4 on the other side.
Here's their empty set.
Jesus, this was like the San Antonio game.
There you go.
His
big shot
above the break these days too.
Get the lead, keep the lead.
I think they may be going to a 7-man rotation in this half.
I think you might be right.
Oh! Oh, that's a great
There
play.
you go,
Great pass.
Deuce.
That's a great pass. It's a great pass.
Down 3.
Fantastic job.
Man, I remember last year Jalen Green made some plays that let the Knicks back in the game. He just
That's what I remembered about
Yeah.
that game last year, Benji, is that every time Jalen Green touched the ball, the Knicks had a chance.
the decision making just isn't consistently not good enough.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, it's our ball. That's a good job by Jericho Sims.
There you go. Went straight up.
I mean, yeah. No, yeah, give credit where credit's due. They're letting him play tonight. So I don't know if it's because he recognizes that.
He purposefully avoided the contact here. Watch. Oh, you got elbowed in the face, actually, is what happened.
He did get elbowed in the face.
Thanks, Wally. Give Jericho some props. Poor guy.
All right.
Let's go tie this ball game, boys. Cat back in the
Oh,
game.
man.
And he's got Şengün on Cat for the first time. Too
Brunson.
much dribbling.
Bit of a grenade there.
Poor Jalen. Really
Jeez.
poor. Now you pounded
Now,
it with the reach.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
Eesh.
Seriously?
Not a great Brunson game.
No.
Not a great
Ball's
Brunson game.
sticking. Oof. That's boy.
Mm.
Yeah.
Tee him up. Oh, tee him up.
Tee him up. Whoa, 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 he said. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Nah, there's nothing there.
He's saying the elbow to the back is what
Wasn't
he's
there.
going for.
He wasn't. He didn't actually hit him though.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Good observation. Well,
Keep going, Wally. You'll figure it out. Who else hasn't come out? Who's the third?
Oh, what's he saying?
What, Brunson?
Tyler Kolak had some good cardio in that first half. Let me tell you.
Mhm.
Made a couple nice passes. Made a 3.
As of right now, he is the only bench player to score in this game for the
There you
Knicks.
Deucey Deuce not having.
oh,
a night.
shit. No.
All right, they took.
15,
they're going
15,
to rotate the wings, but Mikal might play the whole second half. I said that.
Are we headed for Brunson and
That man's
OG
got a
also
jump shot.
playing the whole second half? Oh, OG just said.
out.
OG just
So
said.
they'll rotate the wings.
That's what it is. Yeah, they'll rotate the wings.
It's not on Amen. Not creating any separation. He's a ridiculous defender. Ridiculous.
Cat's the closest. Oh,
Nice. Please hit
Hit
one,
one.
Deuce. Ah,
that
man.
was good. That was a nice cut and a nice pass from Cat, and it was just did not go down.
There you go.
Terrible decision. Hey,
Make
Deucey,
one.
can you make
Make
something?
one.
Wow.
Making nothing tonight. Oh, Deuce.
Is he 0 for 10? 11?
0 for 8, I think. 0 for 9. 0 for 9.
9?
Could argue that's the difference in the game.
Just keep grinding.
I mean, if anything, it's balanced out the Houston 3-point shooting a little bit.
Yeah.
I
mean, Brunson's 8 for 18. Like our point guards / our
no
guards
one's-
have not been great tonight.
Oh, it's just OG. OG's threes.
Yeah.
That's the only efficient shooting the Knicks have had tonight.
Man, he missed an opportunity there, Brooks, to drive right. Great job by Brunson.
Brunson, yeah. You can have
Attaboy,
that.
Mikal.
You can have that.
There we go.
Woohoo!
What
Way
a
to run the
pass!
floor.
What
Way to run
a
the
pass!
How about Jalen Brunson defensively on Dylan Brooks? That
Yeah,
possession,
you
man?
saw that?
Money. Twice. 2 stops. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Get that ball, Jalen. Oh, man.
man.
He's got some touch, doesn't he, Şengün? Holy
Yeah.
cow.
Tonight he does.
No.
He does.
He does.
I mean, he's a gifted
he's
player.
a very gifted offensive player. I know he
think
hasn't had a great year.
What he's
but
done this season has said otherwise, but
and he hasn't had. It's
Jalen.
4 games, Andrew. He's proven to be a very good
I'm
offensive
saying
player.
so far this year, he has not had that touch. I say this as someone who has been editing videos of Sengun film breakdowns.
Good board.
Nice, Cat. That's a big boy board.
And one.
And one. Nice
you
pass,
go.
Josh.
How about Josh
Nice
in
pass.
transition?
Who hit Josh with the initial pass?
Wasn't Cat?
It may have been Cat. Oh, no.
No,
Jimmy.
it's
Okay.
Villanova.
Man, you get them going. I mean, you especially with the way the half-court offenses looked at times, you really do want to get out and transition a bit. And that was 5 huge points in a row. Josh Hart changes the pace of the game.
I feel like after Anunoby, he's been their second best player tonight. I'm not even sure it's close. I mean, Towns has been hopeful.
Ooh. Cal's
had a tough game.
Cal's had a tough game. Deuce has had a tough game. Brunson's had a tough game.
Cat's been kind of up and
Sims
down.
has played.
Cat on St. June. Oh, man.
I don't know that you could do that now.
I would like to force him left one time, maybe. That would be nice. Instead of letting him get to that right-hand float shot. Now, this is a matchup you can use.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, that's
Yikes. What do you got, Josh? Yikes.
Huge miss.
Thank you,
Big time.
Houston. Haven't hit a 3 all night, and that's what you're baiting. Halfway down. Man.
No right hand. Take it away. Come on, Carl. Show me something. Cat.
There you go,
Another
Cat.
big.
Much better
You
defensive.
hear that? 18 rebounds for Karl Anthony Towns. There you go, Brunson. No call. He's like, he can't believe it. Back down 3.
That's 27 points on 21 shots. Go figure.
When's OG getting back in the game for Deuce here?
No.
There hasn't been a stoppage
Not
in
soon
play
enough.
in like 4
Yeah,
minutes.
there hasn't been a stop.
Yeah.
That's the guy. That's
Wow.
right. Go tie this game. At some point, they're just going to call it because he's been driving 150 times.
Yeah, but I think he saw what he had there, and he knew he could get that. That was smart.
This is where OG
Agreed
comes
100%.
back in, by the way.
All right, so I think we've established that Bridges didn't sit in the first half because he wasn't coming out in the second.
Clearly.
And Kolek got some extra run in the first half because Brunson wasn't coming out.
What is this? Oh, okay.
What?
I'm seeing a Sacramento Kings celebration, which I could only assume to mean they have defeated the Miami Heat.
No.
Andrew, don't be too devastated about that.
LOL.
And I think, well, I don't know if you guys know this. Andrew has actually been secretly constructing his own version of the Dwayne Wade statue in his basement as something of a shrine.
I have been. Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful statue. Top class.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went into our building cesspool to just take a picture and mold it after the same thing. So
Yeah. It was Sabonis with a shot as time expired, it looks like.
Oh, so like it was the Heat lost at the buzzer?
Yeah, they oh my god, it was a 1 point, yeah.
21, yeah.
Buzzer,
You just,
and it was a miss that I think Sabonis got the offensive rebound and literally threw it up as he was falling down. And that's how the Heat lost this game. You know what? Couldn't happen to a better organization.
You just hate to see it.
You really do hate to see it. It's painful. I'm gonna lose sleep.
John, are you lighting the beam?
I hope someone's lighting the beam tonight.
Unfortunately, they were in Miami, but so something's getting lit tonight. I don't know if it's the beer. Yeah.
Oh.
Armand Burdenage, super chat. Has anyone brought up that the Rockets 3-point shooting has kept us in this game? We're not laughing at you, Armand. We've literally been saying it every time they've missed.
No. I think he's. Is he?
Unless it's sarcasm. Then
I think.
yes.
I hope he's being sarcastic.
Yes.
It's funny. I came up with that on my own. I was looking at the stats and it just jumped off the page. The Rockets, their 3-point shooting was really keeping us in the game. Let's go Yankees.
Armand's a big Yankee fan. Always in my my replies.
Oh, is he pulling Şengün again late here? No, he's not.
By the way, there is a Jazz Bulls barn burner going on right now. It's currently 120-111 Utah. No Zach LaVine, no Lauri Markkanen, Benji Ritholtz. It is my Halloween decorations are still up, and there is tanking going on in the NBA.
It's despicable, man. It's really.
I know you love it.
It's so despicable. Danny Ainge should be hung for his crimes.
And when he gets Cooper flag, that's what will hang from it. The white flag.
You hang a lot of things from the rafters. You should just hang him.
Yeah, that's a good one.
As an example.
That's good. Let's get two here.
Knock these down,
Let's
Jalen.
get two.
Knock these down.
Jay Bizzle.
What is he at the line tonight? I'm worried.
There he is.
Yeah.
So now OG's in for who's that? Hart?
Deuce.
Oh, Deuce.
Nah,
Okay,
for Deuce. Yeah,
The starters will finish this game, assuming no one fouls out.
Especially when Deuce is 0 for 9.
Boy, Jay Bizzle.
All right, that's what's giving him a decent stat line. He's got 29 points, but he's 8 for 8 from the line.
Yeah, Listen, I'd be fascinated to see how many drives he finished with tonight. Feels like a season high for sure.
Well, the other team doesn't have a rim protector. It's not a
over
terrible strategy.
Again.
If he had a better whistle, he'd have 16 free
throws.
throws.
Get him out there, Cat. Now fight him. Come on. Get him to his left hand. Don't let him get to that right hand. Come on.
Yeah, he's just cooking tonight.
That's right. Attack Şengün with the heart screen.
Kick.
That gets through. It's a Mikal 3.
Yeah.
You saw that, right? Yeah, because it goes to Hart and then hits him right in the corner.
Absolutely.
4:49 left, 93-90, by the way, for those watching on.
Rocket
OG's about to inbound the ball.
Back to Hart screening. Nice.
That's a big boy.
Good things happen when Josh Hart screens.
Got hammered, too.
Might have to get that on a T-shirt, Benji.
Come on, Mikal. Give me a stop. They're just going to this same damn put. Now they got OG on him. Come on, OG.
They're forcing him left, and it doesn't matter.
Work either. No help.
No, he was wondering where the help was.
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
This is pretty pathetic. They won't double. And he's crushing them. What are you going to say?
When do you send the double? Next possession, maybe?
I would have by now. What are they going to kick out to a team that
Come on, Cat!
all night?
Oh, good look.
That.
Good look to tie. They just can't tie the game. They've had a bunch.
But was that his first? Was that his first three tonight?
Second. Yeah.
Second.
Switching defense.
Number one back down.
Nice high-low. Smart play. Şengün is absolutely killing them. How many points does he have?
He's a weapon.
25.
Yeah, that's a foul, I would say.
I mean, in this game, though, I don't,
They didn't call it until he was moving. He was allowed to bear hug. He just didn't. They didn't call it until he was moving.
Walk!
Damn it.
Amen Thompson does a really nice job in that dunker spot, making plays.
little Josh Hart to him too.
That's a poor job.
Had to go down.
Dang, that's
What
huge.
in
Has to go
the
down.
world
That
is
is
Şengün
huge.
doing? I guarantee Ime Udoka wants to kill Şengün for closing out heavy on Josh Hart. You do that, you open up a 3 for a better shooter.
That's just brilliant basketball from Josh Hart there.
Oh, tremendous.
Yeah.
You got to let him. She got to just contest short.
Contest short.
Just leave him open. Do what they did to Amen earlier.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to do that. I mean, Josh Hart isn't Amen. He's 32, 33%. He's not nothing, but,
But
Yeah,
if this
when he
happens,
has the
though,
time,
one thing you
when he has
can't,
the time.
whatever closeout you can do that doesn't allow you to get beat off the dribble, that's the one. You
That's
can't
the
get
one.
beat off the dribble. You can't get beat off the dribble, and then that opens up the corner 3 for Mikal. Terrible. But we'll take it.
Maybe we'll look back on that as the big play. We'll see. Hopefully. And it's interesting because like you look at St. June, you think the risk defensively with him in the game is that a smaller guard is going to get switched on, or he's going to switch onto a small guard. He's going to get beat, and that's an example of like there are multiple ways that poor defenders get exposed in close games.
No doubt.
Oh.
Man, now what do they do about this post up?
I don't know. What would you do? Double?
Man, I think Cat's
He's such a good passer.
I think Cat's given a bit better. I would probably feel comfortable with Cat again and just trying to really force him to that left hand. Like
He scored every time on Cat. I know it's a bigger body, but
Not the
he scored every
one. I mean, it
time.
was the one. It was only one, but it was
But that's
one.
it. Like we're talking like 4 out of 5
I don't
times. I would
really wanna
double
double.
and then let him kick out.
right, but that's
There's
what happened.
7 for
That's what
like
happened on that
30
green
tonight.
3. Right,
Right, but there's 7 for 30
Good
tonight.
point.
If they hit one, they hit one.
That's fair.
Yeah, but
You
they
know?
just hit one. They just hit one.
Right, but
And
there's 7 for
I know,
30
I know,
though. Like
I know.
the math
got
is
it.
in your favor. Rather than 4 out of 5, I'll take 7 out of 30. It's not necessarily that they have good options. Like kick
I'm
out
kinda-
to an open 3
I'm
off a
kind of
double.
inclined to
But,
challenge Cat to get a freaking stop. You're bigger than him. Get a stop.
all right.
But I hear you, and there's no wrong answer. But they're showing all 7 makes.
Literally all 7. Seven for 32 to be exact.
This is why they gave
It's-
Şengün the money.
Yeah.
Yeah. The interesting thing is that, like, you would think with all the Knicks offensive talent, they would be able to do something similar on the other end in terms of consistently get the mismatch. And, like, I don't know, Benji, I feel like they've done a good job of attacking Senjun here down the stretch where he's been in the game.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel like it's just a different sort of hunting.
Yeah, well, what's happened? Well, the Rockets are playing. If Şengün's man screens, then they're playing 2 on the ball, and so Şengün's staying up, and then they're trying to find Hart in the pocket and make plays out of that. Right, so they're essentially conceding the rotation and trusting their guys to rotate out, whereas the Knicks aren't doubling.
Yep.
Jeez. Oh, he's back with the Rockets?
Yeah.
He's
I
like-
don't think he ever left.
It's like yeah, he was there last year. Amazing. What a crazy career. He's dancing. He's having fun.
Man, I'm not positive he wouldn't have gotten minutes for the Knicks tonight.
No, he would be our 8th man. No question. Wow, that's wild.
Oh, okay. See?
That's
Seattle.
wild that Wally was his teammate. All right, friends.
Okay. Not quite in must-stop territory yet, but close.
Wow, they went away from Şengün. They're going to Jalen Green.
Yeah. Josh Hart.
How crazy is that they didn't throw the ball to Şengün and let Jalen Green isolate? That's
I
nuts.
wonder if that's a hint of Jalen Green calling his own number.
Could be.
And
I mean,
it-
Şengün kind of shrugged early in the possession, like, "Oh, we're not going to me."
I guess we're not going to the thing that's worked consistently
Yeah.
this half.
OG has no chance on the boards or in the post, so I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I think
Well, maybe the plan was if
still not
if
going
I
to
miss,
do
then
it.
we get the offensive
You
rebound.
got Jalen Green again in isolation. What? Yeah,
Ooh,
OG. I'm
you
sorry.
go. He didn't
Ime
touch the
Udoka-
ball.
I would fire Ime Udoka after that. What the
What
hell
was
were
that?
they doing?
What was that? Yeah.
Yet another. Sorry,
I
I was about to say
thought
another big
that-
OG help possession.
Help
Yeah.
possession, yes.
I
but
thought
why
they
is
were
he in
about
help?
to
Why
go
are
to
they
a post up because Van Vliet cleared, and then it just turned into a
Anything out
pick
of
and
it.
roll with Jalen Green. I don't get that either. That's
hate
not
that.
what you want,
I
Jalen.
hate that
That's not a
That's
possession.
not what you want.
Call
Like it at
another
all.
screen up.
It leads to offense. That's a
Terrible
4-point play
possession.
there.
Bad decision. Has he scored on Amen yet? Call another screen if you don't have anything. Not a mismatch. Cat. It's great.
Great,
Call-
good
see,
offensive possession. Why
that's
didn't you
right.
do something like that the
Just
last time?
patience and call another. You know, plenty of time to call for a second screen.
I mean, of all the ways they could lose this game, a bad Brunson game is the one I'll sleep soundest on. But like, it's still annoying.
Oh, why'd we send 2 to the ball? What are we doing?
They're not used to that.
Who's he yelling at?
The clock started before anybody touched the ball, and so he's yelling at the clock operator.
Right, but why are we sending 2 to the ball on Jalen Green? Just switch and live with it. Well, it's just not. It's not a good decision.
Who made that call?
I don't know. I don't know what the communication was. I don't know.
Yeah.
Brunson and Hart both went. They generally try to shield Brunson from switches, but Jalen Green doesn't scare me all that much. Screen again. That's it. Not a bad shot.
Yikes.
Nah, I mean,
No foul. No
Just
foul.
off tonight. Yeah, just off tonight. Yeah, we're in must stop territory. That's
Interesting
for
that
sure.
Dylan Brooks isn't out there late and he has Tari Eason in there. See, that's all.
get around that corner.
You live.
Yeah.
That's a shot. Ball game.
Yeah. Yep.
They deserve it. Too many bad decisions down the stretch.
Yeah.
Way too many. Way too many bad decisions. Unfortunately, by the guy you think is not going to make bad decisions.
100%, John.
And it's funny because you're going to look at Jalen Brunson's stat line for tonight. You're going to see 29 points on 23 shots. You're going to see 8 assists to 0 turnovers. And you're going to think, oh, he had a great game. And this might be the most, maybe not the worst game Brunson has played, but it's, for me, the most frustrating, easily.
Frustrating's the word. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Karl Anthony Towns 2 field goal attempts this quarter. A lot of that's Brunson. Just like not looking for him, looking for his own shot instead.
Yeah, just not enough working the ball around. It was good fight, good comeback, all that stuff. But just at no point in time did they do enough to win this game. 27 3-pointers attempted.
Yeah, they're struggling to generate them against anything but drop. It's just something to look for all season long.
Mm-hmm. And man, it's in June.
Killed him.
Yeah, just killed him tonight.
Play of the game. Play of the game. Funny, it seems like Bridges missed 1,000,000 threes. He ended up 3 of 7 from deep.
But yeah, whatever. I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but he continues to
Yeah.
drive right at 6'8" wings, and
Yeah.
and this is not gonna work. He's not that good a finisher at the rim where you can do that.
It's unnecessary. It's unnecessary.
And that's it.
All right. Other big picture thoughts on this one before we start to sign off?
Man. For me, the biggest takeaway remains they played a good enough defense to win tonight, even with all the Şengün dominance. I think the thing to continue monitoring is these funky defenses, the switching the matchups, the blitzes, the switches. Like, how do the Knicks generate enough threes, and how do they score efficiently against these kinds of coverages? That to me is the number one storyline of the season right now.
I think it's a great call. I think this is where preaching patience would be encouraged. It's game 6. Yeah. I mean, they'll get better at this stuff for sure. Brunson will get better at this stuff for sure. And all right. No, that's that. All right, guys. Well, unnecessary exclamation point. Thanks everybody for coming out and watching along with us here on YouTube. Entertaining game at times.
Yeah.
Probably more frustration than entertainment, though. I will hop over now to the KFS postgame show. So if you feel like hearing more about this game, come join me over there. But otherwise, we will see you soon.
All right, friends. Talk to you soon.